Blessed and good tidings to ye, grand listeners. Welcome to yet another episode, another transpiring spin of yarn from those 3 feet deep. I'm thine, Rachel Darling. This is thine, Andrew Victory. And we are here bringing you the tidings of now.
What's up, everybody? It's a new episode.
Here we are. Sorry, again, it took a little bit. We're not going to apologize this time. I'm just going to say, I keep telling him it's okay as long as they keep coming out. As long as they keep coming out, and they do. Yeah. If we're down to 2 or 1 a month, I still think it's okay because there's still stuff. Exactly. There's been a lot that's been going on.
I said this one's been I feel like we've been a little bit plagued trying to get this episode out because 2 weeks ago we set up to record it, and
it was like last weekend, bro. It was literally like last weekend. It was crazy.
Last weekend we did do an episode again with Mac. 2 weeks ago we were going to record this, and then that's the night Aubrey broke her arm.
Oh, shit. That is correct.
So we've tried to record this episode twice, and 2 things have happened to conspire against it, and then that makes me shut down because we're not producing. But we actually have like 2 kind of lost episodes in between. So
yeah, and we're not going to ever post them because
they're already deleted, to be fair. So
the one that we tried. Okay, so fucking word to the wise.
Yeah.
Last weekend or last week, I can't even remember now. I think it was Saturday.
Time is
we
crazy.
did sit down and got like an hour of an episode before we realized that the camera was not recording properly.
That's right. That's right.
And
so
you
we got
may notice that it looks a little bit nicer potentially here in frame. A little bit. We're at a little less frames per second. We're at 30 frames per second now. Is that correct or something?
We made some adjustments. We got some recommendations, and we're trying to adjust.
But we did that last time, and well, we didn't.
Well, the camera got reset.
Goofed.
We were trying to record on new settings, and we didn't
We didn't take into effect.
We're rambling here, but essentially we changed some camera settings. Didn't realize we weren't recording the video. We had to stop a whole bunch of times, so I got frustrated, and then we didn't use any of it.
But we chilled and had a good time anyway.
But yeah, the positive was that night Mac actually came by, and we tried like a guest camera setup. So we were toying around with that. So not all was lost. We had everything set up and recording, and then we were messing with like an alternate perspective. So when we have a guest, we'll have like a background and everything. So that see what I mean? Like the episodes didn't come out, but we did do some stuff that kind of helped with the podcast. So that was really
I agree.
Cool. Yeah.
We did.
Wasn't all for naught. You may not hear those episodes, and there's a break in between our last episode and this one.
We test brand some ideas for some things we want to do down the line. So
yeah,
there you fucking go. But we're here. We're here now.
We're here now. We're home here now.
We're home here now, and we're back. And to be completely honest, I am excited to be back. I say it every time. I miss it every time. And it is a bummer that we got thwarted a couple of times here, but I am glad that we're back in action. I'm back in the saddle again.
One of
and
the
I'm feeling
things
spicy.
we weren't here for is because, I'll talk about it real quick, my kid got broke off at a block party 2 weeks ago. Broke her arm on one of those inflatable things, and then had surgery.
Even know. Did she fucking fall off of it or slide off and like
I'm not sure.
She
She said she kind of blacked out.
Yeah, she probably freaked and like wasn't aware of what was happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But then this past Friday, she actually had surgery, which is crazy because she's 10 and she's got some rods and some screws in her arm now. So I've been calling her Luna Lead, and she loves it.
I call her robot arm.
Yeah, she saw the X-ray and she's like, "Dad, it's kind of cool looking." I'm like, "Cool." Her spirit is awesome, and if I can take anything away from it, it's like
she's very resilient.
She smiled through the whole thing, like she didn't get. And I told her, I'm like, "You can be emotional, you can be upset about it. You know, it's scary, and you're young, and you shouldn't have to deal with this. But how you're approaching it is like honestly awesome." And like,
well, yeah, because like it's most children would be, and it is would be totally normal for them to be fucking freaked out. Like I'm a grown ass woman, and if I broke my arm, I'd already be fucked up about it. Yeah. And then to be like, "Hey, you're gonna have surgery," I'd be like, "No, are you joking?" Like I would be super upset as a old ass woman. And she's just really taking it in stride, and she's doing such a great job, and like she's such a little
like just cool with it. Like
I mean, because she's like, what else is it? What else am I gonna do?
You can't break her spirit. You know what I mean? And
ain't nobody gonna break my stride.
I actually got a nice compliment when she went into surgery that day. I got the compliment. They're like, "Yeah, she's just like you. You can't keep this one down. Like she can be sad and upset, but she's just like, fuck it. All right, this is what we're doing." So.
Kids are really strong.
That was cool. But
Kids are really
I don't
strong.
know. I guess that's, a gift to give is just perseverance and letting them know they will be okay, even if it sucks right now. So, but yeah, that got me all fucked up. You know what I mean? Emotionally for a couple, like the last 2 weeks.
Oh yeah,
So
you were like sleeping. I mean, you don't sleep good anyways, but you really weren't sleeping good.
True.
And you were just having a rough go. And I kept trying to like not be annoying, but be like, just breathe.
Just
Take
as a
some
parent,
breaths.
and I said this to you. One unfortunate fact about us as a couple is
we would like to be there more for our kids, and we're not as able to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. We would like to be more there, more available.
Yeah.
And helpful, maybe, is the word. I don't know.
They get broke off, it's just you feel so helpless, So like anybody who has like sick kids and anything like that, I really just feel for that. You know?
Dude.
And yeah, I kept telling, like I said, my daughter, I kept telling her, she likes watching pro wrestling with me, and she's like in cheerleading and everything like that. I try to tell her, I'm like, hey, if you do cheerleading now, you could be a pro wrestler one day. Like, that's like a good career.
Dude, I could see her doing it.
That could be a career. You like theatrical stuff, you know what I mean?
She should really get into wrestling, actually a little bit in school maybe, and then combine those things together, and she could really pop off.
I told her, I'm like, she's got a gimmick in her arm now. She could be Luna Lead. Yeah. And she's got like the lead arm, and she literally was like, that is so funny. I love that. Oh, that's cool.
I put on the calendar Poombi robot arm surgery.
Arm. Yeah. So that's been crazy, but she's good. Like I said, she's good, which is really good. All things considered, I suppose. Which also was crazy because our birthdays were this past week, and she had surgery the day after my birthday. So it's kind of just like a fucking crazy sort of whirlwind of activities.
What a duality. What a juxtaposition of events and things and emotions.
Jeez,
you know what I mean?
Man. It's been crazy.
I have gone through some family stuff over the last handful of weeks, and then you then dealt with family-related stuff the last couple of weeks, and like, God bless America. Is that shit not a little bit draining? Like, a person will do anything they can do in any situation, right? When it's like your kid's involved, and if not, like, you better have a good reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
But like, it's really a lot. I mean, in my particular, like, I know you were really emotional and you were really strucken by emotion over everything. There was like a stretch I cried from every day from a Friday to like the Friday next, actually the Friday next, because there was so much going on and I just didn't know also what was going on. And I remember like, it was like a Friday and it was like a chat. And then by the following Friday, I remember I had like so much anxiety. I was sitting here at the desk wrapped in a blanket trying to like fucking ground myself and shit because I was fucking shivering, freaking out, panic attack, anxiety, because that's what having kids will fucking do to you, dude, because you love them so much and you just can't predict the outcome of any situation. You can kind of when they're littler, you know what I mean? You can almost be like X, Y,
that is
Z.
one of those things that I realize as the older I get, and not even just being like a parent, just being like a dad, is just like, I'm always one of those people. I guess it relates to like growing up and like feeling. I don't know. I sometimes like it's hard for me to look back and think of like me as a kid. I genuinely have like positive memories.
Yeah.
Like I do. When I was like a kid, I'm like, yeah, shit was pretty fucking cool. Like
yeah,
I think that. But like, I wonder if because like I didn't have structure and stuff like that, that's why as I became an adult, when things felt out of control, they felt really out of control because I wasn't like used to any structure.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
like,
I think that's very possible.
I think with my kids, like, it's kind of a weird thing because, like, on the other side, I feel there is a lot more structure. Like, we're a little bit more loose with things. Everything gets done on this side.
Yeah.
But, like, way more loose. You know what I mean?
Well, and
instead of, like, forcing my kid to go to sleep and yelling at them and things of that nature, I'm like,
tired.
Hey, you're going to be tired. And I just, like...
It's like, if you can deal with that, fine then. But you can't be crabby about it, Yeah.
So seeing my 10-year-old get broke off, and like seeing like
Pop
her
up.
stay positive and like hopeful and shit.
She's so chill.
I go, well, we got to be doing something right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like there's got to be something right.
She was nervous.
Yeah.
She was nervous. I told her how I had, unless the true story goes, I had butt crack surgery. It was tailbone. I had surgery on my tailbone, which is not that like, but they had
to remove Rachel's reptilian tail stub.
That is true. No. I had a growth on my tailbone. I did have to have it removed. It was
her twin. It was like, get off of my back.
I feel good. You sounded like fucking James Brown just saying, I feel good.
Yeah, I'm going to try to put an effect on that, like a vocal effect.
Like an auto-tune, like
maybe Probably
something
not,
like
but
that.
We'll see. We'll see.
Did it happen? You tell us.
Yeah. But anyway, in that time, with a lot of drama going on with kid drama, uncontrollable kid drama and birthdays, we have been trying to just decompress a little bit. So we haven't recorded a full episode in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But in that time, we have done a lot. We've seen quite a few flicks, actually.
Yeah. Yeah. I've read some books. We've seen some flicks.
Yeah.
We watched some wrestling. There's been a consumption of mixed media, I would say, legitimately. And
we got some things to talk about.
Yeah, we definitely have some things to talk about. I would like to not be so serious this episode like we are in everyone.
Yeah.
But ultimately, again, give us some grace, guys, as I know you guys do because you love us and that you're watching it, so obviously you're not. And if you're like, meh, well, then that's your fucking fault. But
if you're watching it and you're like, Matt.
Don't.
Actually, I want to hear from you too. In the comments,
leave it in.
You know what I mean? Just
leave something in the comments. Let us know in the fucking comments. Yeah. But no, honestly, glad to be back.
Yeah.
Sorry, life finds a way, and
I enjoy doing it.
I enjoy doing it, but we're also trying to chill in the in between and not lose our fucking minds. So.
Yeah.
And when we do, we'll try to do it on episode for you.
Yeah,
in real time.
Content, right?
Yeah.
Don't be content, produce content. Yeah, that's my new
I love that
thing in my head. Yeah, but anyway, we've seen some cool shit. What do you got on the list? You want to talk about movies right away?
Oh,
we have seen so many movies though, fresh on the mind.
There's so much stuff that I have. So because there's so much that we talked about that got fucked up on the episode where we didn't do.
We saw Weapons last night. It's a scary movie. It's
no
just fresh on my brain.
Spoilers. I won't do any spoilers on this one because it is really fresh. But I'm very. I liked it. Ultimately, I will say I did like it. We said 7. I said 7.2, 7.2, 7.3. I think, but also the why of it all.
I think we live in an interesting time for movies.
Yeah.
And I think there's unforgettable, there's very forgettable popcorn flicks, superhero flicks, you know what I mean? That don't really have emotional attachment to it. There's very beautifully shot flicks that are just gorgeous, but they don't have any emotional stability to it. And then there's horror movies that are just big budget blockbuster crappy horror movies.
I don't think this was.
And this wasn't any of that.
Yeah.
I think this was a pretty cool original movie.
It was unique. It was a weird story, but the story still, I just got.
I wonder if people who don't write stuff don't care.
Yeah, maybe. No, there's film folks out there, and there's
because when I watch movies, I watch them, and I'm like, okay,
but why?
That makes sense. And I feel with this movie, it never got to the that makes sense.
It did give a oh shit, it did give a kind of a satisfying,
really cool stuff,
a gratifying
arcs.
payoff. I do think that the payoff at the end was pretty sick, but at the same time, it was why did any of this occur? And that's okay.
That's my biggest complaint about it.
Yeah, that's my only real gripe. I think it did look cool. It had a feel to it for sure. It gave me a vibe. You're what's going on the whole time?
7.1 was like where I was at.
Yeah, I have room for it.
7.1.
I give it room. I'm somewhere 7.2, 7.3. Like I give it room because I did really like it a lot.
On the DV scale.
On the DV scale, I'm not calling it that. You can call it that.
I'm gonna have a graphic right here. Weapons 7.1 on the DV scale.
What can we do 7.1 to 7.3 because we have different ratings?
I'll put our ratings in front of us. Weapons.
My rating goes up here.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
My rating goes up here. No, I did enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not. I think everything gets overhyped all the time.
Yes.
So we were hearing it's wild, and there were some fucking wild scenes, but I didn't feel overall the movie was wild. We even said that I don't necessarily, aside from there being some graphic things that happened into it,
I don't think it was scary at all.
It wasn't a horror, but it still falls within the realm. You know what I mean? It does definitely still fall within the realm. I did jump, but that's because it was like, wow, thing.
You jump at everything, though.
Yeah, I jumped at a couple of the previews.
Yeah, there was a preview and you jumped in. That made me laugh.
It's because it was loud, bro. It startled me. It startled me.
Yeah, no, I thought it was cool. And like everybody who saw that we saw it, like there was like 3 people who responded to my Instagram story and were like, "How was it? Heard it's sick." I'm like, "Go see it." That's what I say. Go see it.
Anna, when I told Anna we were going, she was like, "Tell me."
Yeah.
I was like, "All right." So like, I liked it, but also, I wish like there was a little bit more that I understood about it, about the story.
It to the movie Barbarian for some reason. It felt similar to that movie. It felt similar to the movie
Barbarian. What was
Barbarian
the one that I
to
said
me.
that it reminded me of? I forget
and
now.
like I liked Barbarian, but a lot of people didn't like that one too because of like the way it ends.
It gave me like
So like I compare it. It's not similar at all, but like I feel like those movies exist kind of in the same area.
Oh, I said I think it gave me like kind of like a long legsy, kind of like more like a thriller.
I would put Long Legs in that area too.
Yeah, like a
that's a good
like
good one.
A horrific thriller.
Yeah,
does
like
that make sense?
Long
A horror
Legs,
thriller.
Barbarian,
yeah.
and Weapons kind of exist in a
like. See, to me, like Barbarian was more of like a scary movie because like there were parts of that movie where I was like, oh my god, like it's been like the whole Dude, when we saw that, I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like I got like kind of like upsetted by it. You know what I mean?
I really liked Long Legs.
We gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
It was too social
we
of
did
an
like
evening.
we did like a social viewing for that, and like it's cool to get everybody's commentary the entire time.
We just gotta watch it
watching
quiet.
something
That's
for the
all.
first time, but like
That's all. That's it. So I just want to watch that one again.
Sure.
I still think I hated Nick Cage's fucking makeup because it didn't look good.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I thought it was good. I like Long Legs a lot. But yeah, so like those, if you like that stylish
What movie do you
of a movie,
think has scared you the most in your life? Like, what movie do you remember? It could be like anything.
I've told you this before, and you made fun of me for it. The Strangers.
Oh yeah, no.
When
but
I saw
like,
that
get
movie
that.
for the first time, we saw it in the theater, and I was scared. I was like, "Holy fuck, this is intense." Also, I've told you this before too on this podcast. It's weird to reflect back on things because stuff gets so huge. But the first Paranormal Activity,
Sure.
I saw almost. I think it was like 6 months before it came out. I had a friend named Kyle, and he like won 4 tickets, and we went like as a double date to like I think it was the Music Box. I'm almost positive it was the Music Box. And like the movie came out like the next summer, and we saw like a test screening. You know when they see test screenings going crazy, we were one of those.
It was like a preview, yeah.
Yeah, and that movie was fucking crazy because I knew nothing about it. Like there was no trailer or anything yet. He was just like, "Hey, I got these tickets to this horror movie tonight."
The Paranormal Activity, I fucking can't talk today. Franchise. I actually am a big fan of. I don't like every single movie in it, but I do like it as a whole because I do think that the first one and then like a couple of the other ones were really like interesting, unique ways to pay like a homage to like older horror movies. Like it didn't have to have like crazy jump scares or like costumes or like blood and guts. It's like a creepy figure down the hallway in the shadows, and then like somebody gets pulled down. You know what I mean? The stair. I like those a lot. The first one's really good.
A lot of the time with horror movies, like the monster reveal or like the killer reveals, like
it like
what
can ruin
kills
it.
the movie.
Yeah, it can ruin it.
So like movies like Paranormal Activity and stuff like that are like just scary
because there is no
it's like
monster.
You don't know.
Yeah.
But some people are like, that movie's so lame. It's just
well,
sound
because
effects.
people like
it's
shock value and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
Though.
Yeah, then there's the whole gore era where people like
watch Paranormal Activity in the dark with like headphones on.
Yeah, ooh, that'd be scary. Get some of those 40 like my Sony headphones.
We need to do it where we can like both connect and do that because that would be kind of sick.
You know, actually, we'll get back into movies, but for my birthday, you bought me those Nothing headphones, and we can both pair those to something.
Oh, so like I can get them too. Yeah, okay. I want to get some anyways.
Like I think we could dual pair them to like the TV in the bedroom, and each have headphones in, and
maybe.
watch the TV.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we can do that.
Signal. We'll have to look at that.
She got me some really cool headphones for my birthday, new earbuds. They're not here. They're in the room because I wear them when I go to sleep.
We'll show you.
They're called Nothing headphones. They're really great.
They're a cute little box.
Only
I like them.
$28
They look
on
great.
Amazon. They're like half price right now.
I think I got them for $32 with tax.
Yeah. I'll put the link in the bio. You should buy them. We got an Amazon portal now. Just kidding.
A movie that I think is actually genuinely like creeped me the fuck out, like scared, that I don't like to watch. Either of the Sinister movies.
Ooh, Sinister 1 was really good.
Like,
actually.
I don't think like the in between shits are scary, but like the like found footage portions of them, where it's like the creepy guy like killing families,
like the lawnmower.
Oh my fuck, those are so unsettling to me. There's one specifically that stuck with me, and it's when he's got like the whole family like sheeted and tied to like lawn chairs, and he pushes them all into the pool.
Yeah.
And those fucking scare the shit out of me.
Really, more. The paranormally movies never really bothered me. Like when I was a kid, the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was fucking terrifying to me. The
That's coming
Exorcist
back
was
to
terrifying
theaters.
to me. I know we said let's go see it. Those were terrifying to me. I was really scared of when I was too old to be scared of it. I was really scared of. Fuck, I just had it. Can't think.
You had said Texas Chainsaw, you said Exorcist, which Exorcist is one of my fall asleep movies.
Yeah. I'll come back.
What happens in it? Do you know what happens in it?
No,
I can help you figure it out.
Like an old movie. I'm like, what did scare me?
Is it The Omen or Amityville Horror? Because those were scary.
No, those aren't really scary.
Come into your microphone, guy.
It's okay. I'll think of it anyway.
That's okay. When it comes to you, let me know.
Yeah, there's good horror movies.
I
and
always
that's what I
think
mean. It's
that,
just like modern horror movies are so disappointing that maybe I'm justifying Weapons being good. But I think
Weapons was good. I think
I liked it.
I did like it. I do think it was good. I think that there's just it did leave me just wanting a little bit more from
Josh
it.
Brolin's awesome.
Yeah,
Always.
and Rose Morty.
Yeah,
I forget her name.
Ruth from Ozark. I just call her Ruth all the time.
I don't remember her fucking real name, and I feel bad for that.
She was in the movie The Wolf Man that was so bad.
Oh my fucking
Christ. It was
Christ.
so bad.
That movie was so terrible.
It was so bad.
Did we go to the theater and see that?
No, we watched it on Peacock on our living room couches.
Are you sure?
No, we went to the movies
theater.
and seen it for sure.
We did go to the theater because we got pissed that we spent money. I was like, "Are you certain?" Because I'm pretty certain we spent money on that.
We go to the theater a lot. That's one thing.
Yeah,
I've
we
said
like
on this
movies
podcast,
a lot.
like Kevin Smith has like a quote, like "Find you a chick you can go to the movies with, and you have a partner for life." And like we go to the movies a lot. So
one bad bitch is worth 1,000, and I'm her. Okay.
Yeah, but Ruth from Ozark. Yeah, she was in a terrible Wolfman movie. She was in a pretty good Weapons movie.
It doesn't spoil anything, but she does play a teacher. That's all I'll say. And I think that she really like gave me that persona vibe.
I think you could say the premise of the movie. The premise of Weapons is she plays a teacher, and one night her whole class goes missing.
Yeah.
Like at 2:17 in the morning.
And that's all we'll say. Except for one kid.
17 students in her class go missing.
Yeah, except for one
kid. That's the movie.
Yeah. And then it's all that of it.
Yeah.
But
it's
no.
Cool. You know what? Just like saying the premise again and knowing how it ends, the payoff at the end, my gripe about the why doesn't matter because that movie makes me smile.
Exactly.
I just smiled out
See,
loud
that's
thinking
exactly
about it.
it.
So that's why I like it.
It was satisfying to in that degree that like even though you're like, well, what the fuck? You're still like, yeah, because.
Yeah.
Even though like why? You're like,
cool.
but because, fuck yeah. So like I ultimately I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that movie. Another movie that I enjoyed the fuck out of. We're gonna work in backwards order here in order of viewing. Is we saw Fantastic Four
also
before
had
that.
Ruth in it.
Oh shit, she's Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
Silver Surfer.
So we saw two Ruth movies. Her name's not Ruth. I fucking don't know her real
I'll
name.
look
It's
it
a
up.
bummer.
What is who is Ruth? Let me write that down.
Ruth?
Who is Ruth?
From Ozarks.
That's what this episode's going to be called. Who is with?
Yeah, we saw Fantastic Four.
There's Pedro right there. We found him in the store recently.
Yeah, literally tonight when we were shopping before the episode. We picked him up.
Fantastic Four, I thought was fantastic for these reasons. Get what I did there? I loved the look of it so much.
Yeah.
You said it was called retrofuturism, and I love that.
retrofuturism.
I think of like the Jetsons or like old, what do they call it? Like Looney Tunes episodes where it'd be like Kitchen of the Future and like stuff like that. Like loved the look and the feel of that movie.
They said like I was watching one on like back behind the scenes like breakdowns about like the design choices and stuff like that. They said like they wanted to be like when Jack Kirby and Stan Lee created the Fantastic Four, they wanted it to be like what they would have envisioned the future to look like.
Yeah.
Back when they created the
and I
original
love
Fantastic
that.
Four. Gorgeous. Awesome. Really good. I have my gripes about it, but for a modern day Marvel movie, it's probably my favorite I've seen in a while.
I thought Pedro was a great Mr. Reed. What's his first name?
Reed Richards.
Reed Richards.
Yeah.
Mr.
Sue Storm,
Mr. Reed.
Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm.
Okay, Joseph Quinn, I'm going to talk about him. He plays Johnny Storm. I kept calling him Johnny Blaze, which is also something, we'll get into that.
Johnny Blaze. Shout out to Timmy and Amy's brother,
And
Johnny.
Carl Urban in the new Mortal Kombat movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
But
Johnny Cage, though.
Oh, fuck. Where am I getting all these fucking names from, dude?
I don't know any Johnny Blaze.
Neither do I. I thought that's what everybody was. Well, Johnny Blaze makes sense because he's fire guy. So Johnny Storm Blaze here is played by Joseph Quinn, and I love him because he was in the new... Shut the fuck up.
That's
he was
pretty
in
funny.
the new Gladiator. He was in Gladiator Dos.
Yeah.
As one of like the Caesar-y looking guys with the bleach hair. Loved him in that. And then he's also been, he was in a season of You, which is a show that I really like, based off a book series. And he played like a drunk ass brother. And it was really, really good and really funny. And I just enjoyed, and then the guy who plays Ben
Grimm.
Ben Grimm, he's in The Bear, which I watched one season of, and he's great in that too. It's just cool to see some like, besides Pedro, I mean, Pedro's huge. Like
Pedro's in everything right now.
the rest of them though didn't seem like
Yeah.
huge actors to me, which were in a pretty huge
Sue
movie.
Storm was beautiful.
A fantastic bone structure.
Beautiful
Absolutely
lady.
fantastic.
I can't wait to
bone
find
structure.
her. I got to get all the Fantastic Four now. I can't have Fantastic One Man.
Fantastic
you know what I mean?
Pedro.
I am happy to start with that one. I genuinely got a big smile on my face when we found him. When we pulled into Walmart tonight, you're like, "There's something good. We're gonna find."
I felt it. I was like,
We
I feel
it."
something
and
good.
to me, that is because I am a grown man that loves going on toy hunts. I could order anything off the internet. It's boring that way. I could order this whole set off the internet right now. It's boring.
Well, don't.
I don't. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no.
I
You want
like
the
I like
scoop-
going in the aisle
Yeah.
and finding it. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he was great. Like, he was a great Reed Richards. I felt like he was really caring.
He played I think, like, emotive side of him, well, where, like, Reed is, like, kind of calculated and...
I like how Johnny Storm, Johnny Blaze, Johnny Cage.
Johnny Storm Blaze.
I like how he wasn't, like, a buffoon in this one. He, like, solved, like,
You did say
like
that.
an alien language. I thought
And
that
he
was
was,
pretty
like,
cool.
funny, and he, like, is girl crazy still.
You know what? Okay, I want to talk about toys again here for a second. Because they make a Human Torch where he's translucent and he looks like he's all red and he's all on fire. And then they make him just in, like, how Pedro looks, just in his, like, blue Fantastic suit.
Okay.
Annoyingly, I personally want to buy both of them so I could put the flaming head, the flaming hands, and, like, the flame
You can
effects
switch it
around,
out.
like, the regular blue suit.
Sure. That'd be really cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'm such
Kit
a nerd.
bashing.
I'm such a nerd. I like
No.
toys. It was my birthday.
I
so
also would
got a
like
lot
to
of
say Galactus. Sick as fuck.
looks so sick. But, like,
So fucking sick.
supposed to be, like, more powerful than Thanos and, like, easily beatable.
Well,
I think it
no,
was a setup
He
movie.
just got.
Yeah,
I
you
can't.
can't say
what
it.
happened is just that's how it happened. That was
Yeah.
his like. Whoops.
Yeah.
He fucking got caught lacking.
Looks so awesome.
Looked so awesome.
Yeah. Galactus.
Really, really enjoyed it. Really loved Ozark Ruth.
As
Miss
Silver
Gandy
Surfer.
as Silver Surfer. That was a really. She looked super fucking sick,
Yeah.
and I think she really played that like torn woman out for just her own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the long run, but I really enjoyed that too. Another
Yeah.
really, really
So
great
Fantastic
film.
Four. Pretty fantastic. That
Real
one, if you wait till
fantastic.
Disney Plus, I don't think is the worst.
Oh, see, I think it would be. I think it's worth seeing in the film, but if you don't, it's
I
okay.
thought Superman was cool to see in the theaters because
Oh,
of,
we
like,
didn't
the
even talk
big-
about that yet.
Was that on the last episode?
No.
Or we haven't seen.
No, that
Okay,
was
we
I
saw
was
Superman,
going.
too.
I was gonna say we have to go back in order still.
Holy shit.
Well, because that was the
Holy
one that got
shit.
scrapped.
Holy shit.
Everything
Yeah, I
that's
forgot.
on this page.
Yeah, we recorded an episode and then we threw it away, so I forgot what we did
Yeah.
and didn't talk about. But we also saw fucking Superman,
Yep.
which out of all the movies we just discussed, I think I liked that one the best.
Really,
I do.
I think I
do.
liked F4.
Superman, to me, the new Superman movie felt like my grandma and grandpa on my dad's side. Like I have like
Aw.
nostalgia, like watching Superman 2, like being at their house, like that was something they all liked. You know what I mean? And this one just had that kind of throwback, kind of timeless feel that like
Yeah.
I feel like Yeah, Superman was good. That is crazy. We talked in length about the Superman
I know
movie.
that they can't see.
And
I know that they can't see, but like
Yeah.
my whole notebook, anything that's highlighted, we
Yeah.
talked about.
No, that's all good.
And if we talk about it again, I'm just circling it.
You know, sometimes maybe we do talk about movies too in depth when they're too new because we are gifted enough to go to them often with my AMC stubs.
So maybe it's good that we could just quick talk about a couple.
But so we saw Superman.
David Cornsweet could get it. He was amazing. I really thought he was great. Nathan Fillion's in it, and he was hilarious. I loved him.
Yeah, Green Lantern.
Oh, he was really funny.
Yeah.
And I liked that because I thought Green Lantern Ryan Reynolds was fucking ass, which like so did everybody, including him.
It was ass. That's
it was. So like
it's
Nathan Fillion being
ass.
fucking funny as a Green Lantern
He's
was like
kind of a prick, like how he should
with
be.
like a shit haircut and like no right to be
The Justice Gang.
as cocky. The Justice Gang. Yeah.
Yeah, if anybody sees the McFarlane theatrical version of Superman that comes with crypto,
Grab it and we'll pay you back.
yeah.
Or maybe DM us first, just in case.
I've been hunting that one. I can't find it anywhere. I see Mr. Terrific everywhere, and I really want that one too, but I can't get him first.
Yeah, you got to get Scoopy Guy.
I got to get Soups. Yeah, I really did like Superman. It just felt like a good, hopeful movie to me. And it was like a feel-good movie to me.
I agree.
Fantastic
I like that
Four
it was like,
gave me good, I liked it, but like Superman, I was like, cool.
No, you know? Superman, I really, really enjoyed. I liked that it was like not the origin or like the end of, but it was like just a couple years into his like, all right, here I am, guys, as Superman. You know what I mean? Like, it was cool to be like, oh, okay, people didn't like him at first, huh? Yeah. You know, which I don't know. That nobody ever likes a fucking cool guy at first. So
yeah, he's just too cool.
Haters hate the player. You know what I mean? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Whatever it is,
Yeah.
his game is way super.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. We've seen like a new movie pretty much
but we saw like
week.
3 movies in the last probably like 6 weeks. So that's like a movie every 2 weeks, which is like
that's pretty good.
pretty accurate. Or
It's an affordable date night for us. It's like
because we get points and stuff.
Yeah.
I love a good movie.
Like when we went to see Weapons, like the drinks and popcorn were free because of my birthday, which was cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Got those birthday points. And I just love seeing movies. You know, it's really cool. We've been seeing movies since like the pandemic. Even in the pandemic, we saw some with masks on. I remember.
Yeah.
And I remember like going to movies with just me and you, and like they've gradually been filling back up again, which weirdly gives me joy.
Yeah.
Even though when we saw fucking Weapons, the old guy sitting next to me's nose was wheezing the entire fucking time, and like
the lady next to me smelled really good.
I did hear him go, oh, one, like one time. I was like, oh, it's so cute. I thought that was cute that he was scared.
Full disclosure,
so I totally
real quick.
Forgave his wheezy
there was like an
nose.
older couple who were probably in their late 60s
Both
or
gray
mid
hair,
70s,
blue hair.
like 70s probably.
Super cute. It's us in the future.
We saw them come in. I was like, what the fuck?
They're gonna see Weapons.
They're gonna see this fucking movie. And yeah, it was really cute. There was some parts where I think I heard him go, oh, too. Like,
oh.
it fucking sounded like a Mike Judge character.
Was one, yeah.
Oh.
Which, by the way, we got to watch. Hank Hill is back. The new season of King of the
probably
Hill.
won't watch that one.
Oh yeah, I probably won't. But I might.
I'm just gonna be honest. Like I like King of the Hill, but I never really got down on it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's
like
a comfort one.
I
for
like
me. You know
Beavis
how
and
I watched,
Butthead.
like, The Simpsons every night.
Speaking of The Simpsons, where's your other thing?
Yeah, we did have birthdays this past week, and
I want to talk about birthdays. Let's talk about birthdays.
Which was really cool. I typically get pretty depressed around my birthday.
The last couple you've been doing okay.
Last year I didn't. This year I didn't at all. I actually like.
It's because every year's been getting a little bit better, I think.
It's really interesting that your birthday is literally the day before mine.
Yeah.
And that mine's the next
How
day.
convenient is that?
And I think the 2-day span, one day we kind of get to be selfish for us, whether it's on your birthday or my birthday.
Yeah.
The other day we usually have the children's.
Yeah.
So it kind of works out. This year.
I think last year my birthday was like family day and then yours was the next day.
Exactly. Sometimes it flip-flops. This year we were free on your birthday.
Yeah.
And we went out to dinner. And
we went to a place in Lockport called Stagecoach, and I just picked it because one, we wanted to go back to Ollie's. We wanted to go back to the discount store.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, let's get food out there because there's restaurants out there. And I like had done some pre-work to see like which was the most reasonably priced for like what they had.
Yeah.
And we went there and it was fucking
Fantastic.
great.
Fantastic. You know, I've heard about this place. Like, Rachel and I used to like bartend in like Lockport, like at this place called the Studio, Rest in Peace, which is super fucking
Which
sad
is
to
really
me.
sad, and like
It's
I would
fucking
love
so
to
fucked up
somehow
and sad to
procure
me.
that.
But anyway, I've always heard about the Stagecoach place.
Yeah.
But we just never gone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know of places you just never go. And we went like kind of early afternoon.
Yeah, it was like
midweek.
4:30. It was like 4:30 or 5. It was like early.
Like nobody was in there, so I think that added to it. And it was just really good.
Yeah.
It was so good.
It was really, really
Yeah.
tasty. The service was really nice. Like the waitress, she was like training somebody, and like they were both really nice. Like the bartender was cool. And the food was awesome. I got a pork tenderloin sandwich, which was stacked.
It was
Oh
so
my
much.
fuck.
When you got it, I was like, damn, I want that.
It was you should try it next
But
time.
I got what I got, which was like a
like a
ribeye
sliced
sandwich.
ribeye sandwich.
Yeah, that was so good.
And I got French onion soup, which I had been having a hankering for. All in all, really great.
Yeah.
Really, really good. What would you rate it? What would you rate it?
Okay, on the DV scale,
Oh,
I think
God.
I gave it like an 8.3.
I think we were like in the 8 realm.
Yeah, so like
I'm
on
gonna
the-
say an 8.2 and
so
just
on the
split
DV
the diff.
scale, we rate Stagecoach's food.
8.2 and 8.3.
Mine's an 8.3
Mine's an 8.2.
on the DV scale. Yeah, so oh, fuck, you're gonna have to make me a graphic for that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because now it's 2 in. But yeah, that was really cool. And then after that, again, we like toys and books and stuff.
Oh, I love a discount. I
So-
love things. Okay, our favorite aisle at Walmart, what is it?
The
clearance
clearance.
aisle.
Yeah.
So why don't I get to go to a store that is a clearance
Well,
store?
I learned about this store called Ollie's off of watching YouTube. So like watching like toy hunt videos and like watching people go. And I always thought they were in the South. You know, literally just Googled it, and there's like one 13 minutes from us. I'm like, what the fuck? And all the other ones are like
there's
super
one
far.
there's one in Aurora, there's one in Homewood too.
Yeah, so the other ones are kind of far from where we are, but like there's one that is super close.
not
and
even
we
far at all.
went for the first time a couple weeks ago.
Which I think we talked about on here.
Yeah, I think that was on the episode, and I found some figs that were like
You got KO and
Austin.
Stone Cold at that one.
Yeah, and then we went to like a Walmart later that night and saw the same pack for double the price.
That's fucking true story.
Yeah.
That's a fucking true story. But
So this time, yeah, you.
we went to Ollie's, and the last time we went on like a Sunday, like 45 minutes before closing. So like we were also like trying to be quick, but this time we spent like a little bit more time. And like I just like love that fucking store. I got
It's cool. It's like kind of messy.
no, I don't think it's messy.
It's
I mean, it
organized.
is kind of it is. It's like it's got like an organized chaos to it, if that makes sense. Like
Yeah.
there are sections, but maybe the sections aren't fantastically kept.
I like only look for toys, and there's so much other awesome shit.
Yeah, I know.
Like
I
on
really want to
discount.
go in and like I think I'm just gonna go one day and go by myself and just walk all the aisles. So then you don't have to, or I can be like,
I get
Go
over
to the
it
car.
really quick.
yeah, but you could always just go to the car and
Yeah.
leave your stuff with me
Yeah.
and then chill, or go to Burcott's and like get us some cool shit there.
Yeah, sure.
But we got a lot of cool shit. You got 2 guys. Do you have them out here? Do you have your guys?
No, they're one's
One
by
of your
the
guys
TV.
is right there.
Yeah, he's here.
Um,
Got a Drew.
yeah, you can see him. He got a Chase Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, Chase. Which, if people who don't
Super
know
sick.
who collect anything, a Chase is like they ship like boxes of action figures, boxes, and they can be
See, it
like
has like 12 in it.
12, but one of them is different. And that's
Exactly.
called the
So we
Chase.
got that,
and it
and
might be on a
then-
whole pallet.
What's the other one you got? Did you get Seth?
Yeah, I got that Drew, which was the Chase. I got Seth Weekend Rollins.
Seth Weekend Wallins, that son of a fucking bitch. We'll get into that way
I think
later.
that's all I got at Ollie's.
We got batteries. I got books.
Yeah,
Which
you
let
got
me talk
books.
to you guys about books. I did an accident where one of the books I got was number 6 in a series, but they're pretty thin, so I could probably blow through to get to them. Get to that one quick. I'm gonna read the first one when I can and decide if I like it enough to buy the books in. But 2 of them were hardcover books, and each of those books were not more than $3. I got a hardcover for $2.99. I got another hardcover for $2.99. That's fucking insane. Here's my books. Here's my book haul.
Stack of books.
And then here's his toys.
Oh yeah, I got some pictures of
And
them.
here's his toys. So like that's what we got. That's our haul. If I have to take pictures, we can.
Yeah,
But that's
like-
what we
okay.
got, and that's
So
really
listen,
cool. And it
here's
was
the thing.
$30.
Yeah, some people can afford to go to Hawaii for their birthdays. Me and Rachel can afford to go to Ollie's, and I am
and I
still
loved
really
it.
great. You said it the other day too, which I always try to anyway. But like how you say we're more grateful for stuff. Like I am grateful for that. You know what I mean? Other people spend, like, I shouldn't worry about what other people spend money on.
Yeah,
Opening up a new action figure, smelling it, and then today, like when we cleaned up the place today, like put some other ones away because I'm getting like too crazy. There's fucking rustlers all over the place. I try to want to be realistic.
There's
like,
worse
keep in my
things
zone.
in the world to buy than like the things that you really enjoy and they're not that expensive.
I like opening them up, posing them for a little bit, putting them away. Sometimes I take cool pictures of them that I don't upload anywhere that I should.
And I like owning lots of books.
Yeah.
Today we were at Walmart. This is a little bit tangent, but today we were at Walmart, and I always look at the books because I do. And I was like, oh, here I go.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a good cover. And there was a book I wanted to pick up literally only because the cover was beautiful and it had sprayed edges. And I was like, oh,
yeah,
shit.
It did look really pretty.
And I'm probably going to end up going back and getting it at some point because it's going to look nice. But I'm literally out of room on the bookshelves now. All my bookshelves are filled. So I don't know what to do now.
You know, I got to get you one made.
No, I just want to get this fucking corner one from IKEA that's really reasonably priced. It's $130, and if you buy them,
we probably
the
know
shelves,
people who could build like a, I don't know, for $130.
I don't have exactly. I don't have the money to pay them.
People probably want like a lot, which they deserve it.
Yeah.
I just don't really have custom-made bookshelf money.
Yeah, but I can get a sick corner one from IKEA for $130.
Yeah, sure.
And that's where I
like having lots of books around.
I
and
love
like I told you,
smell
like,
of it.
whether you read them or they're just part of a collection, like.
Yep.
Literally gonna have a library one day, you know.
No,
and that's
I can't.
Fucking
wait.
sick. There's just gonna be walls of books, and that's sick to me. So,
I mean,
yeah, I don't know. It's cool to have around.
I think eventually
having books around is cool. Like,
I think eventually, as I get through some books, I probably will get rid of some. Like I'll probably do like a donation, or just like people want them. But like I want to have books. I told you like whenever we have our house, like this is our house now for a while, like an owned house.
Yeah.
I need to have either a walk-in closet, a room under the little stairs. Like I want my own little. Bye. I'm gonna go read in my little reading room, and I'll see you guys later.
You know, I'm gonna get back to keep talking about birthdays, but we watched that Nerd Forge, and she made like that little book lounge.
Do you think I would lose my shit in there? I don't like how she did it and how it was decorated or painted at all.
That was
like
her vibe and her theme.
The storage and like the way the furnitures were built in, all of that, sick.
So we watched this YouTube girl called Nerd Forge, and she like made like a reading room nook. Yeah, there it is. There's a little screenshot. That's really cool. Actually, I want to co-watch, and again, not just side tangent. I just like we have so much to talk about. Sometimes it just spews out of my goddamn
okay. I don't give a fuck about that.
hole. But Adam Savage is building her. So Nerd Forge cut off her pinky, and Adam Savage and her have been working on building her a bionicle pinky.
Yeah, that's
so
like,
sick. That's like two things I watched collabing, which is really cool.
I love Nerd Forge. She's done a lot of really cool shit. Okay. Again, we're going to side tangent because I don't give a fuck because that's how we live our lives, and I live it dangerously. Okay?
Thanks for listening to us.
Thanks, guys. But she did how people do like the rugs, how they make rugs with the
like
machines.
rug tufting.
Oh,
Is it called tufting?
I think so.
T-U-F-T?
Yeah, I'm pretty certain you're correct there. I desire so badly to make rugs and then to shave them and like do all the stuff. I want to do it so bad. But she made a massive one. A massive, like a 10 feet by like X amount of feet rug for the first time ever making a rug.
Sure.
And it was like a Studio Ghibli Howl's Moving Castle, like super detailed. It was so fucking sick. I just want to make, I told you the other day, I need an art shed. I need an art shed where I can go just be like, here's all my shit. And I can just do whatever I want. And here's all my room to do all my shit. And it can be messy.
I think like the goal for us one day, and it's just, again, I think what kills me is consistency. And I think like everything I watch that's motivational and things like that nature, it's like, you got to do this, you got to do this, and you got to be consistent. Yeah. And I suck with that. So that's what I have to work on. But
it's really hard
I think it's
for us.
capable within the next 20 years where we can have an art space, like where we can afford an art space.
Like a studio or something.
Yeah, I do think so. I like making art too. You know that.
Yeah.
You like sometimes.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, I love making art, and it's just, again, it's just.
And it's like I can
sometimes
tell you,
when I'm feeling creative, having to take everything out before I can create, like, fucks me up.
Like I have to find somewhere to put all my shit to
then,
do
like,
this thing that I want to do
today,
first.
we're like, let's clean, and I'm like, all right, first, because my ADD is making me do this, we have to rearrange all the plants in the house.
Well, we actually, you should say we did start with. I had done like the living room, then we started in here, and then we got sidetracked halfway through by the plants and had to do the plants.
You can't see
before
any
we
of the
could
ones
move
that
out.
moved today, but we moved a bunch.
It
of
looks
plants
better.
around. Yeah.
It does look
Off
better.
cam.
Yeah,
Off cam.
a little off cam.
But, yeah, that's what my ADD does. So like when I think about art, like I'm like, I like to do like collab stuff. I like to do weird paint stuff and then like glue magazine cuttings and shit all over stuff. And like I like to be in it, but then I'm like, where's this clipping? Where's this at? And then I'm like, look for this. I'm like, oh, my glue stick's over here, and then I get fucking totally out of it.
Yeah, you do get a little manic sometimes, or you can.
I think that's why I'm a creative, though, which is really funny. I think I can get better at that.
How do we
Like,
figure
even
out how
today-
the mania does not become an inhibitor,
I don't
an
know.
enhancer?
Talk to any artist. You know, I don't know. I think eventually you just work it out. But again,
Yeah, probably.
consistency. Like I cut up this shirt today. You can't tell at all, but I did. You know what I mean? I just do that, and like we're like, let's go out on this date. Let's go eat Chili's. Let's go on a date to Chili's, and I'm like, first I gotta cut the sleeves and the fucking seams on this shirt before we leave.
I love.
And you're like, every time you do that, you just decide to do that right now.
Yeah, like I was
And
like.
that's how I am.
Yeah.
That's how.
But you know
I
what?
am.
Something I'm gonna say about us, and I think that I don't want to speak from you, but this is just an observation. I think that you get hung up on like how you're being creative, but like you are creative in little ways all of the time. I'm creative in little ways all of the time. So maybe it's not like the big picture things. Maybe it's not like the pod or like the music or anything. But like, yeah, you fucking cut up a t-shirt and made it look sick today. I have like a, you know, I do my little writings, and the other day, like I drew a really cool picture of a bedroom that I was like, I need to see what this looks like. So like there's little ways that creativity can find its way out. You know what I mean? And I think it's important to remember those things too,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
those little. You know what? Okay, you know in James and the Giant Peach, how like he has the glowworms and they're little, and he drops them all.
Not really. Explain the scene.
Okay, so in James and the Giant
References
Peach,
are cool, but you got to give context.
that's why I just gave you.
All right, let's
in
rock 'em.
James and the Giant
Yep.
Peach, the claymation movie.
Great.
Before it goes clay, while he's still a human, okay,
Okay.
there's a like first little chunk of the movie where he's like his aunt and his fucking aunt's spider and sponge are like bullshit. They fucking suck. And then like some magic guy comes and he's like, these fucking worms, bro. I got you on these fucking worms. And there's these glow worms. And he drops the container. They're supposed to change his life, and he drops the fucking container of them.
Way
And
to
they
go,
all get
James.
away except for one,
It's like
which
wiggles
climbs
through like a
into the
wood.
peach. Yes, it climbs into the
remember
peach.
that a little bit.
And that's why it grows. And what I'm trying to get at, my long-winded point is, you only need one little glowworm to make a giant peach, motherfucker. And that shit, you could climb inside of it, live in it, eat it, and set sail to a whole nother life that's way better for you. So don't forget those little worms of creativity.
No, it's all good. I really like being creative, and like you said, like there's small moments, and I do forget that sometimes. You know what I mean? I forget about like the little. Today we were just kind of chilling in this room, and I gotta talk about another nerd thing that is like just funny, and I don't
Nerd it up.
like fingerboarding.
Oh yeah, you're still supposed to show
Oh yeah.
your other thing too.
So back to birthdays, okay?
Yeah.
Back to birthdays.
And to tie it back into boarding of sorts.
Yeah, back to birthdays. We also went to the Gual market, and
We actually went to a couple of Walmart
Rachel
markets
got me
and a
this,
Target.
which is like a Homer Simpson handboard.
Show
which is
them the
so
other
crazy.
side.
Which is this, and I love it very much. Actually,
Look at that.
I love it very much. But this is so rough. I don't even want to touch it right now. It is so rough.
It has actual grip tape on it. And so, like,
So-
without wanting to shred your hands or maybe wearing some sort of a glove.
I can't put my hands on it because it'll fucking eat them alive. But I absolutely love that. I know you can't really see it behind the Hulkster there.
But yeah, he's wanted a regular handboard, and I was like vehemently against it because I think they're lame as shit.
They are.
But then we saw that one, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, fine. Yes, let's do that one.
Did two things. It scratched my itch, and I will never use it. So, like, you can't be annoyed by it. 'cause
I think
will
it's
never
cool because
use
of
it.
how it looks, but
And
now
I
you'll
finally
never
have a
use it.
handboard that is awesome. But the
Do-
thing is, like, I finger skateboard. Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
okay.
a tech deck. This is like an actual wooden skateboard, and like the grip tape is like foam.
You
It's,
gotta hold it up.
yeah, it's like
That's why they do that, so it focuses, by the way. If you ever wondered why people do this, people watching, okay, in videos, they put their hand behind it so it focuses for the camera. But
So
anyways,
if this was on top of that, it would be sick. Is kind of what I'm getting at. But yeah, one of the little like artistic, creative things that I don't consider it artistic or creative, but it honestly is like I'm good with this because I have my day job from work and I just sit and I tinker all day and I skateboard and like we set up like a house and a rail and like I was just fucking. And you're like, what is this grind? And then I would do the grind you were asking me about.
Yeah.
And then I just think about, like, how much time I've put into doing this. That's kind of funny. And
I think it's sick, dude.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny that I could do stuff with it because I've invested time in it. Magic tricks, things of that nature, like cars.
This motherfucker... He's out of practice right now, but this motherfucker is David Blaine. He up in here doing tricks.
I always tinker with something.
Yeah.
Creative.
Little
Whether
worms,
I'm
baby.
producing or anything is going out into the world, I'm doing something.
I'm gonna tell you, I always say some profound shit on this show, and I think Little Worms is my profundity for this episode.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, those are just like your little things, those little bursts of creativities that maybe again aren't big picture, but they still contribute to the you that is the big picture. So like
they're all creative things.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Yeah, so that was Wednesday for the birthday. We went out, bought some toys, bought some books.
Yeah.
Had a great dinner. It was really nice. Then the next day, we went to, there's like a little townie fest.
Three Rivers.
A little townie fest, and my daughters performed their cheerleading there, which is really cute because this was before my 10-year-old had surgery, the day before, literally. So she's all out there slung up.
Yeah, oh my God. She was like in her...
And like, they're like waving in the front. It's really cute. So not only did they... still include her. They put her front and center, which I thought was really,
I think
really
she got
cute.
embarrassed after a minute.
She did not like that.
Yeah, she didn't love it. She's not like a bells and whistles type of gal.
Yeah.
She likes to be included very much,
Yeah.
but she doesn't want to. She doesn't need to be out there doing it right in front of you.
Yeah.
But that was really cute. They performed. They always do it every year, and they were just adorable.
And then instead of an expensive dinner for my birthday, we had McDonald's.
And it was still awesome. And it was still awesome.
I had like a picture where you looked tired and hot and hungry and. Just enjoying dinner at McDonald's. And like that was like again, just super drained from the week and it's just I honestly again didn't have birthday depression. I remember sitting we were like the only ones at McDonald's or some like rambunctious teenagers.
Some annoying ass kids.
And even my kids were like, they're fucking annoying. I'm like, yeah, see, don't act that way.
Yeah, don't be stupid
annoying
ass.
as fuck. And yeah, no, that was cool. And like it's weird. It's like those moments of being grateful. Like yeah, I fucking wish I was like in the ski slopes in the Alps.
Oh, not me. Fuck that. I don't want to go to the fucking...
Watching my kids ski down a mountain being rich and stupid, sexy Flanders. No, I don't know if I'd go skiing, but I would prefer somewhere cold over hot.
I'm definitely not trying to go to fucking...
we got McDonald's. You know what I mean? And I was happy, and it was a great night.
It was. It was just nice to be able to spend, like, again, we said, like, you know, one night was, like, more for us, like, adult go out.
Yeah.
And then the next day, again, was just family and, like,
and another
nice.
Thing I'm grateful for is on my birthday, I got to bring my youngest daughter home with me. Like, I didn't have both of them because my oldest had to get ready for surgery, so she stayed with Mom. And as small as it was, like, we just hung out for a little bit.
Yep.
And she loved it. And it's
she
cool
showered,
to have one-on-one
she chilled
time.
and watched a movie, and then the next day she hung out. I had her make a card for Sis, which was really cute.
Yeah. It's cool to have one at a time sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's beneficial for them.
Yeah.
Harper's middle child, so, like, she doesn't get, you know what I mean? She's, like, again, included, but I think she does.
She got all of my emotion and all of my entitlement.
Yeah, wow.
My oldest got, like, my, like, logic and my...
resilience,
and my youngest.
stubbornness.
Yeah, my oldest.
And your enjoyment for bed.
Yes. That's my oldest. And then my youngest is my emotional.
Sass.
Entitled.
Well, why?
Loud.
Yeah.
Love
oh my gosh. Love her to death. Love both of them very much. Good kids.
Yeah.
Good fucking kids, man, all around. I really love them, and I think that they're growing up to be pretty all right kids.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. Time will tell. The world is fucking crazy, and like.
If they start acting like assholes, I will make it known to not.
I think
be
parents
that way.
just have to like. I think kids like. I grew up in the real world. And I think that reflected me in a lot of years for like a good survival. Mm-hmm. I think my kids can grow up very privileged, but get to see the real world, too.
Sure. Yeah.
And I hope that they get a healthy blend, you know? And it's hard because you never know. You don't want your kids to have too good of a life because then they won't fucking do anything. But you don't want them to struggle too hard because then they'll fucking just be broken.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, it's tough. It's tough.
Life is really tough, dude. And you know what? We're all just out here trying to do our best.
Just
Some
smile.
people are out there being pieces of shit. Some people are doing the Lord's work, you know, whatever that may be. In addition to the people that died, remember we talked about this?
Yeah, all right.
Another CEO got blasted away.
There's another controversial CEO death?
Yeah, I forget what it was. I was just thinking of people out there doing shit to change, and then I just thought about that. Apparently, yeah, another CEO got blown away in like a mass shooting, like not long ago. But it was like definitely aimed at, and like what the fuck? But like,
Go America!
I guess we're all out there
Yeah,
trying to make a
woo,
change,
we
but
did it.
we can make better ones.
Yeah.
Think about your future. Think about your family and stuff. I don't know where that. Sorry, that just brain-borned me. But,
Sure.
no, yeah. Just we're all trying to do the best that we can. That guy did too much, I guess. A little too much there, but I don't know. Sorry, my brain just went there for a second. This week we're going to talk about how it feels to be this guy. Sometimes I wonder if we should come up with like
Segments.
Oh, I have segments. I have tons of them written down. I have questions. We could do any of that stuff at any point. So I do have all that. But sometimes I wonder because, like, do other podcasts do that where they like, this is what we're going to talk about?
Probably. We've always kind of winged it. I definitely think there's ways to streamline stuff.
Well,
You know what I mean?
it's hard because trying to streamline it, you cannot always. You know what I mean? And I think we try to be organic, but sometimes, as you can hear and you can see, it does get a little
Probably
derailed.
edit all this out, so it's all good.
That's stupid. Don't do that. It should be real. Or you can edit it out and do whatever you think. But I do have segments. I do have questions. I do have random stuff. You know what I mean? If there's anything, you're welcome to look at that too.
I can read. So
Yeah, exactly. You can read.
Yeah, all right, here's some other stuff we could talk about. I did see, in the time we were off, one thing that popped up was Lollapalooza. I thought Lollapalooza was like...
Bro.
So, yeah, we're kind of concert goers. We're not really... We are. I like going to stuff. You know what I mean? I like going to stuff. But recently in Chicago, they had Lollapalooza, and... It went off without a hitch, and honestly, that weekend was really gorgeous. So I think they got a really nice.
But there was like
weekend
8 million
for it,
fucking people there. That's an exaggeration.
Picture, and I'll put it up right here. And
I also have video too, which is
I
right
couldn't
here.
believe, like, the crowds. Like, it was like insane. I made a Facebook post about it. I said, like, I wasn't trying to tear into anybody at all. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, be rude or anything, but I was like, how is this fun? Like, explain to me. Nobody could. Everybody was like, young Alan was like, you just got to be part of it. I'm like, no, that's the opposite of what I want to do.
No, yeah,
I don't want to be
that.
part of that at all. Like,
In addition,
why do you like being part of that?
I saw
That's
a
what I'm
video-
trying to find out. Like, what is it about it that makes you like going there? Because, like, I, like, see, like...
I saw a video
Dude,
of people
no way.
leaving, and it was literally like, just like inching along, and just like literally a sea. I'll have it. We can also, I
Yeah.
could post it here. But like, I fucking cannot. I don't like being at like a crowded Walmart.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be
I have to
around
breathe, dude.
10,000
like, these
people.
are, like, smushed in. And then, like, there was another comment on my post that's like, oh, it's only like that for, like, the main bands. I'm like, no, it's not, because I can watch it on Hulu, and people are crammed the fuck in there all day long.
Yeah, because
for
they
3
want
fucking days.
Well, it's because the first, probably 10 yards,
There's
30
enough
feet
places
are
to
just
shit
people
for
posted
amount
up.
Of people I saw.
Oh, we're talking infrastructure
Every
gone.
little dot in that picture has to poop and pee.
Yeah, I think it's kind of criminal that they even sell that many tickets.
It is like super.
I think it's
Have we learned nothing from the Astro World documentary
well,
on Netflix?
I think it's really unethical. I think it's really fucked up. I think, like, it never used to be that many, and I understand that.
I
like,
think they have to sell that many tickets to pay how
for
big
the artists.
of artists that they
yeah,
have.
then don't. Let it go back to be something a little
But
bit more like
will.
cool.
People will finance it. They'll fucking pay $238 a month for fucking 12 months so
Can
they
you
can
think
go to
about that?
Lollapalooza.
Let me finance a festival.
That's crazy, man.
If I'm financing something, it's not gonna fucking be that.
You know,
I'm not gonna fucking.
I would finance WrestleMania. You know,
No, I wouldn't.
I'm just saying, I'd put that on a credit card.
Yeah, but then like you're gonna go
I
into
wouldn't take a
debt when you
loan
don't
for
pay it. You know what I mean? That's basically what financing is. It is a loan that you're paying back over time.
Yeah, but like, I think putting stuff on a credit card is different than like Afterpay.
It's all the same thing. It's just
It
a
is all the
digital
same
credit
thing.
card. It's
Yeah.
just a digital credit card.
It is technically.
It's a loan of credit.
I just like. I think there's like. I think going to shows is cool. That's not going to a show. That's
No,
just
that's fucking
standing
gross.
in a
Like,
sea of people.
We went to Beale Street the one time together, and I've been to like
Yeah.
Riot Fest and Warped Tour, and I'm like good.
When I went to Costco with my mom on a Saturday, it was too many people. I remember when we went
That's
to
what I'm saying.
C2E2 with Dill, it was too many people.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
I can't even think about. Oh God, and you're outside
Yeah.
again. Thank God the weather was nice.
Yeah.
Because it's normally ungodly fucking hot because
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
first weekend of August all the
Beautiful.
time. But like,
Yeah.
oh God, I couldn't even imagine. People
I think
stink.
it's cool. I think what it is cool. I think Lolla is cool. I think it is completely oversold.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the justification. I think it's cool that you want to go see the artists you love and stuff like that. I think the prices for what you're paying for,
Yep.
for how much you're paying for what you're literally doing and standing in those mass crowds, it's like, just give me $20 instead. I'll entertain you more for $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane, you guys. Like, it's that. I guess maybe it's a social media flex to be like, I'm here.
Well,
I don't
it's like
know.
how Coachella is.
You know,
You
I
know
don't
what I
know.
mean?
I
Like-
just I don't see how it could be enjoyable. I don't see
Yeah.
for how much money you have to spend to do that.
And then while you're
for what
there,
you're actually experiencing.
and while you're there, because I'm certain they're not letting you bring your own coolers in.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do? Pay for food and drink the whole day? And then even if you can, what are you gonna do? Carry your cooler all fucking day? Do they have reentry? I doubt it. Like
Yeah,
it
you
does
can't take
not.
anything like that.
It doesn't.
I know you
sound-
can't because we watched that YouTube channel TPD where they go to every festival.
There you go.
I bet they'll do a Lolla video.
There you
I
go.
bet they were
Fucking
there.
wild shit,
Yeah.
dude.
It is.
I don't know.
wild.
I'm not trying to be a human sardine in a fucking like world can.
Yeah, watch some PETA videos where they've like fucking put a ton of like animals and pigs. It looks like the same thing. When you see those mass execution farms
Absolutely
from above,
not. Absolutely
that's what
not.
Lollapalooza looks like, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But you know, again, festivals. Lolla happened. I also want to touch on something else
Tomorrow-
that kind of was crazy that happened. There was like that Tomorrowland
Yeah.
festival, and I don't know if you got. It's like a big EDM festival, and they like the festival's like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and on Wednesday before the festival, they had like this huge, beautiful main stage built. It burnt down, like it caught on fire. Which
Yeah.
one is
What,
kind of crazy.
Did it get lightning struck or like how did it happen?
I can't remember exactly.
It was like natural disaster of sorts.
Which was awesome that it happened when nobody was there.
I
You
do
know,
think
like
it
it
was
was
like
like
a
a
storm, but yeah, nobody was there.
But one thing I thought was super sick about it is it burnt completely down, and the production staff built like a whole set in front of it. And the festival still happened, and Metallica donated the PA for the weekend, which I
Yeah.
thought was so sick. They probably didn't donate it. I mean, they probably
No,
got
they
paid
borrowed
pretty
it
handsomely
out
for it.
Yeah, they were like,
But
use our
I thought
shit.
that was pretty cool. And I thought, like, I've worked as a stagehand and stuff before, and the fact that they turned it around in like less than a day, I thought was pretty
That's
fucking awesome.
insane.
Yeah.
If
pretty
you
awesome.
put your mind to it and you let your body follow suit, there's a lot that can get done by the human. You know what I mean? We are very capable of stuff, and like if the right hands
Again,
come together.
perseverance. You know, we kind of talked about it earlier. Like you can, like that's
Hey, that's a kind of a common theme in our episodes. If you haven't
Yeah.
noticed, is that like rising
Try
above, trying
again.
again, restarting, like not letting shit get you down, and that might even translate into the things that you are interested in hearing about, which is Tomorrowland and how that was overcome with something else and a gift from somebody else, and it's just wild, bro.
I think maybe, yeah, in a weird fucked up way, I guess, like, we banter and rant about nothingness on this podcast, but I guess if the underlining theme is just like, hey, we're inspired by things to try again, if we are relating that back, I guess that is pretty cool.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah, and we're going to keep trying again. I'm currently trying to do my birthday was just there. I'm trying to change some stuff for 38. It just turned 38. Trying to change some stuff. I'll fail. I'll try again, you know?
That's okay, though. It's because, well, you already know. I mean, Aaliyah said it all day. I'm not going to say it again. You already know.
Yeah.
It's important. And I think that we're really doing it. I think we're trying. I hope all you out there watching or listening are finding what makes you happy. And I like to always say that. Maybe this is me being like the corny fucking self-love guru guy. But it's very important to like give yourself grace and just remember
it's important
that
to talk to yourself positively.
Yeah, we're all flawed. It really is.
Yeah.
It is especially important to say that shit the fuck out loud too. Like you can think it in your head, and I think that's still good. But no, like you hear it, you believe it, you say it. It's more legit. So give yourself grace and like love yourselves and allow yourself to find things that give you joy. And just keep rocking it because that's all you fucking can do, dude.
Yeah,
it's all you can do.
Again, like I like that you said, like, if you do listen to this every week, which is, I know some of them aren't the best, some of them are cool, some of them are funny.
We're just doing it.
I've said it. This is like just I record these as a real life reflection of where we are as humans, where Andy and Rachel are as humans in life. That's what this podcast is about. It's not about movies. It's not about like a cultural review.
Just the things that we like and think about and do.
It's just a record of our life.
It's a log.
And if you take away, like, hey, they keep trying.
Yeah.
That's cool to me.
We keep trying, and we want you guys to keep trying, too, because, like, we care about you guys, honestly. Like, anybody who's here listening and spending the time.
I think collectively we need more hopeful people.
Yeah. I think there's a lot out there. Just people don't know where to start.
Miserable people can be hopeful people. I can be miserable, but I try to be a hopeful person. And that's why I love the Superman movie out of all the movies we've seen recently the best, because it felt hopeful to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that's really good.
But, yeah, I don't know. I hope people who listen, I hope the 5 people that listen to this now in like 3 to 5 years be like, dude, I remember when they used to be at that old apartment and then they were at that house and they did video for a while. Like, I hope like there's measurable progress that we're not just talking shit. You know what I mean?
I hope that there's people maybe who listen or watch maybe now or maybe down the line from now who like were there watching when we were doing like the live episodes sitting on the couch on Facebook during the pandemic where we like, you guys, we've talked about it before on old episodes too, where we like had it rigged up in a way where we had like our old like tiny channel mixer, Elise's board, hooked up, and we had like a output jack to headphones and then like rigged up to the cell phone so that we could like live go on Facebook, but that also the audio played into the phone via like literal headphones just clamped right next to it and shit.
We one time used to put a microphone in a headphone to record the audio. Do you remember that?
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. It's like we used it. Well, but before we had the microphone to do it, we would just Facebook Live from the phone, and we would put the headphones on the speaker of the phone.
So you would hear the audio.
So...
Yeah, so again, this podcast, like for what it's worth, I appreciate you guys being with us. Yeah,
it's built on a dream for real.
This is a real-time reflection of a dream.
Yeah, and
that's what this literally is. Like the progress is measurable for me, Andy, and for Rachel to see everything we've done. Mm-hmm. We could scroll through that Instagram and see all the guests we've had over the years. So that's why it's cool. The other day we were, figuring out guests.
Yeah.
But they're going to be guests we choose this time. I've talked to enough like musicians. I have that perspective pretty well down.
Yeah.
I want to talk to my mailman.
Yeah, and like there's still people that I love that I want to talk, but like I will say like
I want to talk to authors and filmmakers.
But like I'll ask you,
business owners. That's what I want to do. I want to learn about like the American dream. I want to interview the American dream is what I want to do.
Yeah.
If we have guests. Until then, you're going to hear us bitch about our weeks.
No, we don't bitch. It's not
no,
bitching.
I'm just kidding. We don't bitch at all. I hope it's hopeful. But again, you know what I mean? I hope this grows. We both have day jobs, which helps us buy our action figures and our books and everything. And you know what? I will shout out my day job. I'm not going to say the name. But I will shout out my day job because they bought us our birthday dinner tonight. Well,
yeah,
most of it.
they sent us
really
gift
cool.
cards for our birthday.
And we got to eat. And I'm, again, changing the way I speak about things. I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful for that job and where it gets us. But we want this to be our job. Like, we want to be creators. Like, I want to, like, not work for anybody positively, if that makes sense.
Sure. Oh,
I want to work for me. I want to work for me. We said the other day, like, this show, for what we have to pay for our editing software and things of that nature, our hosting site things, this show costs us $50 a month.
Yeah.
So we have to try to make at least $50 a month off the show.
It's technically a little bit more than that because internet's about $50 a month. Our hosting site is $20 a month.
Yeah.
The site that I'm going to eventually be using for clipping and doing things of that nature is $15 a month.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
Adobe Premiere
$85. Adobe Premiere is $20
a
month. So that's $105.
Yeah.
And then Photoshop is another, I think, $10 a month. Okay, so now that's
the show
$115.
costs us about $130 a month.
It's about $130 to make, given all the things that we do.
A goal for me is to make
at least half that
back, so it's a wash. I think that would be cool. If we can make $150 a month off the show in the next year, that'll be a proof positive. Like, hey, keep trying your dream. You know what I mean?
And we're working towards doing things like, eventually having Patreon. I would love to
make
have
cool
like
shirts
merch
like this.
and stuff.
Not necessarily like, hey, this is a 3 Feet Deep podcast shirt, but like I want to make like
we want to make
clothes.
cool stuff.
So maybe we'll make some. I got to figure out how to do some drop shipping because I can't afford to have a lot of overhead.
I'm gonna tell you. I think what we're gonna do is I gotta figure out.
I'm gonna think about cool ways for people to support the show that is not like.
Listen, I think if I'm not mistaken, if I can get that Cricut to work that I have, I can make cutouts with that, and that's how you make reusable screens. Is you put the vinyl over the screen. And then you use it like that. I've seen people do it. I've seen it done.
We don't have to get into all the details of how, but I want to make it like I think it would be cool to make how much it costs off the show.
Yeah.
That's a goal for me.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. So that way it would pay for it. You know what I mean? So I think that is like breaking even is like the goal of being an artist. You know what I mean? If I don't have to pay out of pocket for something.
Well, then that doesn't pay for your life then. So we have to start by breaking even, and then we have to try to profit beyond that.
But either way, we'll still do the show.
But not like in a greedy way, but just in a way that like a sustainable way.
Yeah,
I think is a better way.
But yeah, thanks for everybody who listens to this and supports us. We will do our 3 Feet Deeper section. We've actually considered putting the longer versions of that on a Patreon. So I usually cut the segment down.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like we're working at some like different things and some different way to bring you guys content that like are fun for you, but that also could potentially benefit us. You know what I mean? And you guys in the long run.
And I think like if we do, like again, I'm not trying to talk about the podcast on the podcast, which we do every fucking podcast.
It doesn't fucking matter. People do that.
But I think that we do have cool stuff we could put on a Patreon. Like we do our practices, like we could put those recordings up there, you know what I mean, stuff like that we don't really want to release or would get YouTube striked.
Trying new stuff, starting again. That's why it's so important. Just do what's out there, guys. Do what interests you. If you don't know how to get started, ask somebody. And you know what, that's why I fucking hate gaslighting, because like, or not gaslighting, gatekeeping, excuse me, I'm using the wrong word. Help your brethren out, dude. If you have a skill and your friend wants to get into it, we should all be helping each other. I like the idea of like a commune in the way that there's like a barter system. We should all be helping.
Knowledge is only valuable when you share it.
Yeah, we all need to be helping each other. And like, if there's something you want to do and learn how to do,
if there's something we do that you have questions on that would help you, let us know.
Yeah.
I'll try my best to help you out.
Oh, my God. Put it in the comments. What's something that you'd like to learn? Legitimately. What is something that you'd like to learn? And maybe somebody else, they know how to do that, and they could come in and give you an answer to that or a connection. What I would love to see is if people who come to listen to this or come to watch this on whatever platform, if we could start connecting people who can help each other out by way of something that we do, fucking sick. That'd be super tight.
You know, when we would do those, like when we did the two fests back to back, that was kind of like Something me and you very much do enjoy doing is community. And I
love
like building
community.
community
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I've considered being a cult leader. So I'm just kidding.
We've joked about it. Or
No,
have we
I just
don't?
again I feel like the last maybe 2 years we've been pretty locked away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's bad because I do think there's a lot of work that happens behind the scenes relationship wise, as well as musically.
There's a lot of life that is parallel to our creativity.
But again, that's I kind of saying earlier. If we can just figure out a way to be consistent, I really do think we can grow and be like, hey, remember episode 122 when we were like, hey, this is our dream and we're going to do it whether we're losing $150 a month or whether we're making double that.
I mean,
we're going to
I'm
do
already
this
kind
either
of
way.
living our dream in a way because we are still
we are
doing
literally
it.
living our fucking dream.
It's just
dude.
not. It's just not supplementing
It's not- yeah, it's not
income. That's
supporting
it.
us.
We're still doing the
It's
things
not
we
draining
want to
us. It's not supporting us.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
I guess maybe you shouldn't focus on that so much.
No.
You
It's
just
hard.
do it.
Yeah, it's hard for people. I think it's hard for any one person to not get sucked up in the like, why can't I do it now?
Yeah.
Why can't I have it done to me? Well, as long as you're trying, it's better than doing nothing. And even
Yeah.
if you're bitching, as long as you're continuing to restart, fucking complain then. Fucking keep doing it, but go ahead and complain. Fuck
life
it.
doesn't. You don't live life on intent. You live life by action.
It doesn't start and stop on your fucking dime. So I
But-
love it. I love that we keep rocking it and keep trying to do
Yeah.
cool shit.
For our audio listeners, we always appreciate you.
Are you trying to end it right now?
I think we should get into some videos. We got 2 weeks of backlog. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's
we got
fine.
2 weeks of backlog. So we'll go over to the 3 feet deeper section. Again, this will be a cut up portion. Okay. So like when we record that portion, it's usually pretty longer, but we cut some of it out. So if you like that portion, let us know, the 3 feet deeper, and maybe we'll keep evolving on that. But yeah, I think we'll end the audio for now. We talked about a lot on that one. Take a quick break. We'll come back and watch some TikToks and some YouTubes.
One thing I do want to say before we end is, and I always just want to remind everybody, if you have like a musical project or a community project, an art thing, something that you're trying to promote or bring attention to, feel free to like hit us up on something.
Yeah, the email for us is if you want to like email a song to use in the episode, if you want to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just go to the link tree. That's always there. And you can contact us in literally any form that's available there. We'll see it. I'll make sure that maybe the email's in there. I can add that in there.
And we got to promote our music too. We are playing a show. We're playing Widow's Harvest.
Oh, yeah. We are
Yeah, we're
playing
playing
Widow's
Widow's
Harvest
Harvest
in
this
about
year.
a month and a half or so.
Yeah, I want to say that every episode too, because like it'll come and pass.
There's still tickets available.
Yeah.
It's really sick. It's a lot of really cool homegrown artists just out there doing what they love.
Yeah.
And there's a food truck. There is free
Camping.
tent camping. I think they might have a couple of like bunk beds and stuff.
We'll
and
include
things
some
left.
like Widow's Harvest info
Yeah.
in our
Here's the
description of
poster.
the episode too. Yeah, here's us. See our name on there, The Secret Lives. That's our music. So this year it's just me and Rachel. We don't have a full band, but we did see our old buddy John at the old Guitar Center the other day, and I love him
I'm
to death.
feeling some kind of way about it. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
Listen, a full band has never been out of the picture. It's just sometimes you have to
hard.
wait for the right people.
Well, but now that we know that some schedules might be a little bit more comfortable, we might be able to do some things.
Yeah.
So
I think there's some mutual missings there, so maybe we'll figure
but
that
anyways,
out.
check out Widow's Harvest. Get yourself some tickets. I think they have day tickets and single tickets available. Or that's what I meant, single tickets and weekend tickets. Again, if you have a cool thing that you want us to talk about or you want us to listen to or look at, send it to us. Also, if you guys have stickers, fucking hit me up because I have a collection that I am trying to grow. And maybe I'll give you a sticker book tour on like a little side thing that you can see somewhere on the channel later, not in an episode. But I would love to have that stuff. Reach out to us. We would love to engage with you guys more. We want to get our little 3 feet deep community back.
Yeah.
And there's a couple of you who are already loyal and leave comments every week, and we love you guys. But everybody who listens, thank you so much. Everybody who watches, thank you so much.
Thanks for bearing with us. There's
Thank
gaps
ye.
and stuff like that. I will continue to try to produce as many of these as possible. My goal is consistently once a week. If I can ramp up to that, I'll be happy. If we can make $150 off the show,
My
a month,
goal
I'll be
is
happy.
as long
got
as we
some
have
goals.
one out a month, that's better than none out a month. I would like to do more.
Yeah. So grow with us, I guess. Grow with us or go with us. Or go away from us. Or grow us.
Thank ye for another wonderful episode of 3 Feet Deep.
We'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Victory Production.